And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Today, all eyes are on the mound. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And
Turner to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now here is Tyler Fitzgerald. On the ground, Wilson to second, but way too late, safe there. Patrick Bailey now at the plate. On the ground to third. One at second. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first. And that's the way to end the inning.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Stays alive. Swings through that one. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Out. One away on the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Johan Rojas. That's off the mark. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground to second. Sends it to Flores. And that's an out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And he chases that one. And good work. All set for the start of the inning. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ripped to short. Sends it to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, second baseman Willy Adames.
2 down, base is empty. Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Chapman makes the grab, one down. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's the third. Chapman over to first in time. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the third inning and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got...
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In there. He's safe.
Hey.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw into second, and they put the tag on him for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Matos. That one the other way. Wilson throws to first. Out. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Now the left fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. And now, Nick Castellanos swings through that one for strike 2. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Matt Kroon, the next to hit. That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 4th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Patrick Bailey. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos sizes this one up, and there's 2 down.
baseman, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. Fought off foul. Chapman off of first with 2 away. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounce to the left side. And that one handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. Brett DeGuss preparing to come on if needed. Romano also throwing. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ranging back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So a hit and an error in the inning, but they aren't able to score. And midway in the 4th, it's the Giants 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Johan Rojas. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Sends it to Flores. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. 3 and 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Huff down to first with it. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
Runner at first with 2 away. JT Real Mutant sends it to Flores, and he is thrown. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas puts it away, and there's 1 away. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. That one outside. 3 and 1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Matos. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Manager out of the dugout. Next is the designated hitter, Patrick Bailey. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. A little bit low. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Here's the second baseman, Weston Wilson. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're still down. It's 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now, Matt Chapman. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. You didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happened.
Kroon to second for Wade. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Drilled out towards left center field. Marsh sizing this one up. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants. Well, we go bottom 6, and digging in for Philadelphia, Matt Kroon. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down. I got this.
Here's Trey Turner. On the ground to the left. Schmidt throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Out to short. On to first.
Got him.
3 up, 3 down. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for the Giants, Sam Huff. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Grounds one to short. The throw to first.
He's out.
He's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. Out towards left center. Rojas on the move to the gap. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Just 1 pitch short of 100 now, and I'm guessing this is likely his final inning if he can get through it. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep...
Here comes the manager out of the... Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Flores out to first, and Real Muto is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Tipped into the mid, strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Way high.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Patrick Bailey. In the air, left field, down the line. That gets down for a hit. And that gives Matt Chapman a chance to hit with 2 out. Here's Matt Chapman.
Ball 2.
And a rope into center field, base hit. The throw in. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And that is that. Giants leave. Bottom of the 8th, and now Brandon Marsh.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Stepping in, Weston Wilson. To third. And it gets by him. So now a pinch hitter, Edmundo Sosa.
And he would be the time.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one sliced foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Orion Kerkering.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings to first, and they get Adames for the out. And up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Wilson on the move. Calls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now a chance for Sam Huff. Swing and a chopper out to short. To first, and that is that. Nothing across. Camilo Doval on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
He's 2 outs away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that is out of play. The Phils down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this shit is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Why I won't make that shit again? Never let up close. So this mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't kissed it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a well, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but this shit doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off.
got me about to doze off. I ran out of Papa's. If it be nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If it be holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than I cut my off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been high since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, I bought the controllers.